Hello, this is Visayan Unlocked. Welcome to my channel. Today we will be learning the Cebuano lessons number 1, and we will talk about verbs, some grammar rules, vocabulary, and many more. By the way, the material I got is from Philippine folk tales, and they are stories which we will translate in Visayan or Cebuano. But first and foremost, I have some disclaimers, like I'm no professional translator, but I'm a Visayan by birth, and I'm no linguist, but I am trying to understand Cebuano grammar through the use of Cebuano resources. I would like to help people wanting to learn Visayan or Cebuano get oriented and hopefully master the language, because there are not much YouTube videos which help us learn the Cebuano language. And the translations ahead are more or less based on my understanding and perspective. Other suggested translations are welcomed in the comments. So here is one story from Philippine folklore, which is the sun and the moon. And as you notice, there are numbers here. They refer to each sentence in the story. And then we will have some Visayan translations with each sentence, and some parts will be 1 to 2 sentences. Then we will pick out some vocabulary and make sample sentences and translate them to English as well. Here we go. For the first sentence, once the sun and the moon quarreled with each other, and the sun said. This is the translation. Naay panahon nga ang adlaw ug ang buwan nag-away sa usab-usa, ug ang adlaw niingon. That's the first sentence. And picking out some vocabulary, here they are. Sun is adlaw, moon is buwan or bulan, quarrel is nag-away, each other usab-usa, said is niingon. And as you notice, there are red highlighted letters here. They are prefixes which make or help the verbs express their aspect or mood in the sentence, and we will be dealing with those aspect, mood, and focus of the verbs in later lessons. Okay, as well as niingon here, that's also a verb and it means said. So here it goes. Sample sentence is nag-away ang magsuon. So most likely, nag-away in the translation will be quarreled. And then this part, magsuon, means siblings. Ang is a marker, which could also be the particle the in English. And the next one is dili sila para sa usag-usa. As you know, this usag-usa here means each other. So probably in the sentence translation we will have each other. So they are not for each other. Each other is usag-usa, and dili is not, sila is they, para sa is for, and the are, which is a linking verb in English, has no equivalent word in Visayan, by the way. Shall we move on to the next sentences? You are only the moon and are not much good. If I did not give you light, you would be no good at all. Bulan ra ka, ug di ka inana ka maayo. Kung dili ti kahatagan ug hayag, wa gyud kay pulos. Pick out the important words. Only, which is the meaning, is raka. Dili is not, hatagan is give, hayag is light, pulos, be of use, and when we add wa kay pulos, be of no good or be of no use. And sample sentence is bata raka. What does raka mean? Raka means only. So it would be you're only a child or you're just a child, because bata here is a noun and it means child. Another sentence is hatagan unta ko niya og kwarta, which means hatagan is give here gives, I hope he gives me money. We are dealing with verbs here in the sentence. And in the latter lessons, we will be dealing with some pronouns as well, like niya and ug is a connective or conjunction, and sometimes it's just a marker of a noun. Kwarta is money, by the way. And for the fourth sentence, but the moon answered, pero ang buwan nitubag. Sometimes, by the way, oftentimes in Cebuano, mentions buwan instead of bulan. But bulan is also fine. But here, pero, and you can also use apan. Sometimes people use apan in saying but in Visayan. And answered is nitubag. Sample sentence, gamay ra ilang kwarta, pero malipayon sila. Pero, here, and it's present here, but. So, gamay is little, by the way. Money is kwarta. They is ila. And here is also they in another context. They are happy. Happy is malipayon. Okay, little by little, we will learn how to make some sentences, okay? But for now, just pick out some words which can add up to your vocabulary. And for the second sentence, nitubag siya sa pangutana na kusog kaayo iyang tingog. Nitubag is, from our vocabulary or expression, nitubag is answered. So, here, the word answered is here. So, siya could be he or she in Visayan. So, it depends on whoever you are talking with. May it be a girl or a boy, siya is still used. I answered the question with a very loud voice. Actually, I'm giving you a lot of vocabulary here, but I'll just orient you with it. Like, pangutana is question, and kusog kaayo is very loud. Voice is tingog. And iya is his voice, something like that. And for sentences 5 to 6, you are only the sun and you are very hot. The women like me better, for when I shine at night, they go outdoors and spin. Adlaw ra ka ug init kaayo ka. Ang mga babayi mas ganahan sa ako kay kung musiga or musidlak ko sa gabi. Manggawa sila ug manayaw. By the way, I have put here or because musiga is light up or musidlak is shine, but they can be interchangeably used here in this sentence. And as I told you, here are some vocabulary like hot is init, very is kaayo, girls, babayi, like, ganahan, go outdoors, manggawas, they is sila. The pronoun they in Visayan is sila. And sample sentence is init kaayo ang iyang kwarto. Init is hot. His room is so hot. So we'll translate one by one. Init kaayo is so hot or very hot. Iyang kwarto is his room. Kwarto is room. And ang here is the marker for the noun or the subject iyang kwarto. And the next one is ganahan ko mubasa or ganahan ko magbasa og mga libro. I like reading books. Ganahan is like. Ko is I. Magbasa is read or reading. Og mga libro. Mga libro is plural for books. And here is our og marker. Almost done. For the seventh sentence, these words of the moon made the sun so angry that he threw sand in her face, and you can still see the dark spots on the face of the moon. Kani or kini, you can use them interchangeably. nga mga pulong sa buwan, nakapalagot kaayo sa adlaw, nagilabay sa adlaw ug balas, ang dagway sa buwan. Balas ko daw sa bibas. Ug makita ra gihapon kini mga itom nga bangag-bangag sa dagway sa buwan hangtod karon. These, kani or kini, very angry is nakapalagot kaayo. Face is dagway. Still is gihapon. Spots, bangag-bangag. See is makita. And I picked out an important vocabulary in the sentence. Ayaw ni or kining for the long cut. Ninyo pasagdi. Ayaw ni ninyo pasagdi means don't you neglect this, or you can say don't neglect this. Don't is ayaw. Ayaw ninyo is you, and pasagdi is neglect, and this is kini or ni, and we always use the contracted form which is ni. And malipay na kung makita ka. It's just saying malipay na kung na makita ka, but we oftentimes use this long version, shorter version, and the longer version is kung na makita ka. Malipay kung makita ka. You can also say, malipay ko nga makita ka. And you're saying, I'm already happy just to see you. Or I'm already happy just seeing you. Because there's a word na here, I was not able to emphasize it. But that is already. Happy is malipay. And see is makita. Okay, so that's all for our lesson today. If you have questions or suggestions, you can comment, and please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.